What's up everyone, welcome to the channel. I'm Harrison and you are here for Tutorial Tuesday. Today we are drawing one of the most sassy princesses in all of Adventure Time. Lumpy Space Princess.
Lumpy Space Princess! You got your soul too?
What? Nah. I totally saw Hot Dog Princess get sucked in here, and I wasn't invited? I was what the lump? So I'm crashing this party.
She is one of my favorite characters. I love her. I think she's super funny, super sassy, and extremely easy to draw. So grab your pencils, pens, sketchbooks, and paper, and let's dive on into this one. So in the center of your page, draw a nice big oval. Once you have that, you can map in some guidelines for the eyes and the mouth. We can also drop in a guide for the arms. The arms are pretty much just a line with a ball at the end. So this one you can think of like a J with a ball, and this one like a half U with a ball in the end. That's just for us to help get the shape of the arms and the hands. So now that we have this, we can start plotting out all of her lumps, which make her lumpy. So we have a big one, and these are gonna come off of the oval. They're not gonna be directly on top of the oval. They're gonna be hovering above. We wanna make sure that she has some volume to her. So we're gonna do a nice big one at the top. And 1, 2, 3. 4 and 6 on this side, and then on the opposite side I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, and 4. These don't have to be perfect. They don't have to be any specific shape or size. She is lumpy after all, so whatever feels right to you. Now at the top of this oval, we're going to draw her star. Now there are many ways to draw a star, but what I did was I made a T, and I took this top of this triangle and brought it down to that T, pulled out the edges, and then I cut down towards the center of this guideline on both sides, and then I made a point coming out and then met that point up there. Is it a perfect 5-point star? Probably not, but Lumpy Space Princess isn't perfect either, so I don't think it quite matters. Now for her facial features, just at the edge of this guideline, we can draw a circle, and then just above this one, we can draw another circle. Because she kind of has like a what the heck kind of a facial feature going on, we're going to give her a little brow line, and then on top of this one, we're going to give her another one. So you can already see the sass is coming through. And then for the mouth, it's going to be on this lower part. We're going to draw an oval, and then give her cheek line. We can shade in these eyes and the mouth. And then now for the arms and hands. So Lumpy Space Princess has noodle arms. I mean, most, if not all of the characters in Adventure Time have noodly type arms. So using this as a guideline, we're going to follow this line, go around the circle. You can do the same thing. Go around the circle. And she has like 3 little fingers. And we can do the same thing for this arm. 1, 2, 3. And there we go. That is it. That is Lumpy Space Princess. So let's go ahead and take our eraser and lightly erase all of our guidelines. Now, I'm sure a lot of you are asking why I go through and erase all of our drawing before I ink it. Well, that's so that we don't accidentally ink anything that we're not supposed to ink or we don't want inked. A lot of hand animators will do this. You'll see them draw the sketch. If they don't retrace their drawing, they'll go through and do this. That way, they see clearly what they need done. If you draw light enough, like I recommend you do in the beginning process, all of your pencil sketching will disappear and everything that you want to keep will end up remaining. So now that we have nothing blocking what we want to keep, we can go through and ink. So using a 0.8 micron, I am going to start going through. So starting top to bottom, left to right as always. Now I'm going to pause right here so that I can get the star. And now that we have all of our details, we can go back and close off everything. And there we go. That is inking LSP. So let's let her sit here and soak into the paper, let it dry. We'll give it about 15-20 minutes, come back and erase everything completely. Alrighty, so using our kneaded eraser, again, we can go through and start lightly erasing what we can. Make sure you always have a firm grip on your paper. If it starts to buckle while you're erasing, you potentially can crinkle, rip, or damage your drawing. Oof, got some smudging there. This is always why it is important to wait. Alright, we can fix this up. I probably won't even take out the whiteout because it's not that noticeable, but if this was a client piece or something bigger production, I probably would try to fix that, but it's barely noticeable. Anyway, here is Lumpy Space Princess. I love her. She is, like I said, one of my favorite Adventure Time characters, so I am glad that I finally have her down on the page. I really love this one. This is another nice, fun, quick one that you can get done super easily and super fast. If you enjoyed today's lesson, please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing, and once you do, hit that bell notification so you know when I upload the next Tutorial Tuesday. If for some reason you did not enjoy today's video, please let me know down in the comments what I can do to better help you learn how to draw some of the characters that you would love to know how to draw. And on that note, please leave a comment down below if there is a character that you would like to know how to draw but you have yet to see it in the playlist. I want to make sure you are learning the characters that you really want to know how to draw, so please do tell me who it is and we will add them to the list. If you've been following along with Tutorial Tuesday for the last 6 months, I would love to see the progress that you're making. Please tag me in any and all social media that you have, and I would gladly take a look at your work. You can also follow me and see what I'm doing day to day, as well as other tips and tricks that I'm posting frequently. Thank you again so much for watching. I hope you had fun today. I certainly did. Remember to keep practicing, keep drawing, never give up, and I will see you right back here next week for another awesome tutorial. Bye, guys.
Turtle Princess! I always wanted to write trashy books for ladies! Yeah! Back up off me, Ricky! Yeah, everyone needs to know that when I work these lumps, no man is immune to their influence.